Well, when I look in the mirror, if I'm not wearing any makeup, I can see the scar on my nose just there, which was about when I was about 5 years old. I fell down the front steps and I had an enormous scab on my nose. And we had a fancy dress party at school, and I went as a witch, and everyone kept asking me, was the scab real or pretend? So, you know, whenever I look at my face, I can see that. When I look at my face too, I can see the marks of a couple of decades of Australian sun. Just before the era of, there was a slogan, slip, slop, slap, which meant you were supposed to put on sunscreen, a t-shirt and a hat. And I was just before that, so I can certainly see the marks of those couple of decades of Australian sun. And you know, if I look at my arm, I can see there's a scar down there, and that's from when I was an agricultural science student working on a farm. And a castrated male sheep tried to leap past me and caught me with his horn in my arm. And so, you know, that's something else I can see that when I look in the mirror. But I think, thinking a little more philosophically rather than practically, what I see is a face that I didn't actually for many years look at very much or think about very much. But since I became the leader of the Green Party of England and Wales, what I've had to do is think about my appearance much more, because the nature of being a female politician is such that people will comment on your appearance, will comment on your wardrobe, will feel free to leave comments beneath the line saying you look fat, or you look, you know, your hair doesn't look very good today, or all sorts of lovely things like that. And one of my aims really in terms of my appearance is simply to make it utterly unremarkable. When I was elected, the day I was elected, I got a large amount of media coverage, and I was very carefully dressing in a way that I was hoping no one would comment on my wardrobe. I didn't quite achieve that because the Independent said that my jacket looked like a jacket of a politician. But, you know, that probably wasn't too bad in the overall scheme of things. But my aim really in terms of my appearance is to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of my message. For the Green Party, we have a very strong and I think important message that our current economic model, our current economic system is broken. It's broken economically, you know, the state of poverty in Britain, 500,000 people in food poverty, you know, so many people on 0 hours contracts and on minimum wage that's less than the living wage. And it's broken environmentally. We're using up the resources of the planet as though we had 3 planets. Each year we use the resources like 3 planets, but we only have 1 planet. So, you know, I have a message there about how much we need to change and how much we can have a much better life in terms of a life where we have more time to spend with family and friends, where there's less plastic tat in our life, and a life where we can be sure that we have, leaving to our children, a planet that's in at least as good a condition, hopefully better than the one we found. So when I look in the mirror, those are the kind of things I'm thinking about.